Hello everyone and welcome to our tutorial on how to use the Anaconda environment. I will explain you today how to execute a Jupyter notebook script within an Anaconda environment. So for that I will show you what we have as content today. So the first thing we will do is open and use the command shell. In there we will create the Anaconda environment, install necessary packages, run Python script or the Jupyter notebook, and yeah. The steps for that are first to download the exercise, then we will set up the environment, and then we will execute the Jupyter notebook script. And important commands you will learn today is the cd command, where you can change your current working directory in the command shell. Then we will use the conda command, where you can create your environment, you can activate your environment, and you can install packages inside your environment. And we will also use the Jupyter notebook command, which opens IPYNB files. Alright, let's start. First thing I will do is I will navigate towards the Moodle, and then we log inside the Moodle, and we will then download the exercise first. So go to the computer vision with applications home security class and choose example 1. Then you will see the download has completed, so we will navigate to show in folder, then take that folder and take the raw file and put it wherever you want. So for example, I put it in the CV class. I made a folder for that. Let me delete everything inside real quick, and then I will paste it here and extract the raw file. After extracting, you can delete it. So now we are in this directory, and this is where we're gonna work. So the next step is we will open the command shell. So for that you go to you can just press your Windows button and type cmd, and then you see command prompts already selected, so just press enter, and now we are in the command shell. So about the command shell, it just shows you the current version of Microsoft you're using, Windows 10, and also your current working directory right here. So right now we are in the C drive in users and models. Since we want to, or since our exercise is in D drive, we first have to input a change of the drive, so that is by typing d double dot. And then to change your working directory, we have to type cd and then navigate to our path. In this case it's the CV class, so just copy paste, right, Control C, Control V, and we are in our new working directory. As you can see, now it's D drive and in CV class. Alright, the first step we have to do is create a conda environment. So for that you type the command conda create. So conda just means that you are using the conda program, and create is the modifier that lets the program know that you want to create an environment. So conda create and then -n for name. This is a modifier or just a argument for our function create, and in this case it's -name, and the name we will call it today is exercise or CV class exercise 1. You can create it however you want. Then you press enter, can see something is happening. So this takes some time, then just some normal stuff should look similar in your screen. You can see your environment location. All environments are going to be here. All environments you're going to create usually going to be in the Anaconda 3 folder, and then you proceed by pressing Y. Alright, so now to activate it, as you can see already, the command shell helps you a little bit. You just press, or like you just type activate conda activate, and then the name of your class, or of your environment. So in this case, CV class exercise 1. And then you will see that in front of your current working directory, now we have some brackets, or something popped up there. So we have brackets, round brackets, and inside the round brackets we have our active environment. So in this case, we are in the CV class exercise 1 environment. So now we have a totally new environment with no packages except the standard packages installed. So for our exercise today, we need several packages. For example, one package is the matplotlib library. So to install it, you use again the conda application, and our method we want to use is conda install. Conda install, and then the package is matplotlib library, or matplotlib as how it is called, and then you execute enter. Okay, so it now says that all those packages will be installed because matplotlib is using them. So you can just don't worry too much and just proceed by pressing Y again. And then you see all the packages are getting installed. It's always the package name plus the version. Alright. So after this is done, we're gonna install the next environment. So again, we use conda install. Since this package we want to install is not in the main library of Anaconda, we have to use an extra channel. So we put -c conda forge. That's the channel conda forge, and then we will use OpenCV, which is short form for like CV2, or this name of the package. Conda knows that we want to install CV2. Again, hit enter to execute the command you just entered. Again, we have to proceed by pressing Y. Yes, so just quick thing about the environment. Why do we set up an environment? Why don't we just do it straight away inside the operating system, inside the command shell? Is because it's much more cleaner and you don't change anything in your operating system. You're just working inside a little container, you have to think, and you're not disturbing any other programs on your operating system, only programs that run into your virtual environment. Yes. So package is done. Now we're going to install the next package, which is the PyTorch package. As you know from our first class, PyTorch is the framework for PyTorch is a framework for deep learning, and they have a lot of functions that we will use. So we have to we just make it our life quite easy and take those functions and implement them. So for that we have to install a package. So first check your CUDA version by typing nvcc and then minus capital V. So you can see your CUDA version right here, CUDA complication tools, and then release is 10.2, so we have version 10.2. Then you want to navigate to the PyTorch homepage, PyTorch home, PyTorch. So I have it already somewhere here. PyTorch download CUDA you can type, and because this is a little bit longer command, I don't know it by heart, so just copy paste. So for you, if you want to use it at home, install it, choose the right operating system, and I'm using Windows, then choose package as Conda. I mean, you can also use it pip installer if you use a virtual environment from Python directly. Then language we're using Python, and then depending on your CUDA version you can choose accordingly. And then you copy paste the command again, quite similar. It's Conda install PyTorch, Torch Vision, and CUDA toolkit. So we now installing PyTorch, Torch Vision, and the CUDA toolkit 10.1. And the channel, as you can see, my channel is PyTorch. So instead of only installing one package, you can also install several packages by just putting them one by one after each other. Yes. So now this is already done. So now the next step is to go into our work, or like open up our exercise. So for that we check again. We can check in our current working directory what files are there by just typing dir, which stands for directory, and then you can see, okay, this is the file exercise 1 in class example ipynb, and since it's an ipynb file, we need the Jupyter notebook application, and then you just put exercise 1 the notebook exercise, check Jupyter notebook exercise 1 in class example ipynb. So sometimes you can save some time if you just press like tab, and it will click through all the possibilities that you have. So in this case we only have 2 files, so we can just, by pressing tab, we look through what is the possible input right now, and in this case it's exercise 1 in class ipynb. Then execute by pressing enter, and you will be redirected to the browser. So you should be familiar with this from our first class. Then you hit the run button. Up here there's other commands, but right now actually the most important one is run. And you hit run again. This is all the functions we have right now. Okay, we have one issue. Since it say that PyTorch is not installed at the moment, even though we just installed it. Alright, I had to fix some bugs since my environment was not set up properly, and if you run into the same issue that you can't import your PyTorch environment even though you installed it in your Conda environment in the Jupyter notebook, you can run conda install numpy Jupyter notebook, and that fixed my problem. I did a lot of research on that, like tried a lot of things, and yeah, usually I tried in the morning with another environment, it ran without issue, but this time there was some, I couldn't import the PyTorch package. into the Jupyter notebook. So yeah, as you see, sometimes in the environments, you like while setting up your environment, it always run into issues. And the good thing is there's a lot of help online. So let's continue. So if you set up your environment properly, then you will be able to run the Jupyter notebook exercise in class example IP and YB by the command that you saw. Then it opens up, and then you execute it, and as you can see, all packages can now be imported without any problems. You can just run and click your way through the notebook and through the exercise, and everything works fine now. So just be aware that, yeah, what you learned today is that how to set up the corner environment, and how to install packages, and how to use a Jupyter notebook, and how to use the command shell for all of that. If you're not a big command shell fan, and you maybe think that is too much for the beginning, there's also the graphical user interface that you can always use. So by that you can just click the Windows button and type Anaconda, and you press enter, and the Anaconda navigator will open. There's like another version, but like the command shell is usually more flexible, and if you start using it right now and you will get used to it, you will prefer it than using the graphical user faces in general. So then Anaconda navigator pops up, you can press OK and then don't show it again. Remind me later, we do it later after class. So, and then you can see your environments right here. These are all environments you have, and then you can just go to the environment you want. For example, CV class, it's the environment I created, and then you click on the arrow and you open terminal. That is the other way, just to open up the terminal, but I still think like just the way we did in the beginning is much easier. So and you open the window and you see like this is the activated class and this is your current working directory, and then you still have to go the same way, or what you can also do is you can just go to home and run Jupyter notebook, launch it, and it will open up, and then you have to make your way through your folder structure that is in your C drive usually. Yeah, that is another way. But anyway, that's the tutorial for today. I hope you guys learned a lot, and if you have any questions, just let us know. You can always contact the TAs. And thanks for listening, and take care. And good luck trying out Deep Learners.